All right, Santiago, here we come. We're diving deep into this city today, giving you all the intel you need to make the absolute most of your trip. We're talking iconic landmarks, those hidden gems that really make a trip special, and maybe even a little dose of that Chilean magic we've all heard about.
That's what we're here for. We'll break down all those must-see spots, add some historical context you might not find in the guidebooks, and hopefully give you a feel for the city's unique vibe.
Love it. So let's start with a view, shall we? Cerro San Cristobal. Those panoramic shots of the city with the Andes Mountains in the background are calling my name. Big question, though. Would you recommend hiking to the top to really soak it in, or is the funicular the way to go for a more, shall we say, magical journey?
Honestly, both are fantastic options and offer completely different experiences. If you're feeling energetic, the hike is incredibly rewarding. It's a gradual climb, so you really get to immerse yourself in the city's surroundings as you go higher and higher. See the neighborhoods, get a feel for the layout. But the funicular, that's an experience in itself. It's this charming, almost whimsical ride up the mountainside. Feels like you're taking a little piece of history with you.
Plus, either way you go, you're greeted by those incredible views from the top. The city just sprawls out beneath you with the Andes rising majestically in the distance. I can already picture the photos.
Don't forget your camera, that's for sure.
Mhm.
And speaking of history, we have to talk about Plaza de Armas.
The heart of Santiago.
Exactly. And it's more than just a central plaza. This is where you really feel the pulse of the city. It's past, it's present.
Okay, history buff moment here.
Huh?
What in the Plaza de Armas really screams Santiago's story? What should we be looking out for?
First and foremost, the Metropolitan Cathedral. It just dominates the plaza with this neoclassical grandeur. Intricate carvings, soaring ceilings, it's a masterpiece. But beyond its beauty, it's a symbol of the city's resilience. This building has withstood earthquakes, political upheavals, the test of time. And as you wander through the plaza, you'll find other architectural gems, each one telling its own story of a bygone era.
It's like stepping back in time. And from grand cathedrals to a place where whimsy seems like an understatement, La Chascona, the home of Pablo Neruda. Have you been?
Oh, absolutely. And unique really doesn't even begin to cover it. This house is pure Neruda, a reflection of his eccentric personality and artistic spirit.
I've heard it's full of quirky details and unexpected finds.
Every corner holds something special. The dining room shaped like a ship's cabin, the bar that looks like it's straight out of a pirate's cove, collections of seashells, masks, and trinkets from his travels. It's like stepping into one of his poems, full of color, symbolism, surprise.
Now that's an experience I can get behind. But before we get too lost in the world of poetry, let's talk about another spot that's high on my list. The Museo Chileno de Arte Precolombino. I have to admit, when I hear museum, I don't always jump for joy. But this one sounds different.
It definitely is. It's not your typical stuffy museum. This place is a portal to a time before the conquistadors, a celebration of the indigenous cultures that flourished in Chile long before European arrival.
Okay, color me intrigued. What is it about this museum that really sets it apart? Paint me a picture.
Imagine yourself face to face with these incredibly intricate textiles, each one meticulously woven with centuries-old techniques, each thread imbued with the traditions of a civilization. Or picture yourself standing before a display of pre-Columbian pottery. The forms, the designs, they're so unique, so evocative of the cultures they represent. It's not just about admiring artifacts, it's about connecting with the stories they tell.
Wow, I'm convinced. Now, from ancient history to a more modern kind of buzz, Barrio Bellavista. This is where we go to soak up Santiago's vibrant energy, right?
Absolutely. If you're looking for that lively atmosphere, that bohemian spirit, this is the place to be.
So what are we in for when we hit the streets of Bellavista?
Picture cobblestone streets lined with colorful houses, murals bursting with creativity on every corner. You've got cozy cafes buzzing with conversation, restaurants serving up incredible food. It's a feast for the senses. And when the sun goes down, the nightlife scene comes alive with unique energy.
It's that perfect blend of history meeting modern creativity that makes a place so captivating. So, to wrap it all up, it's clear that Santiago is a city that invites you to explore its many layers, its history, its culture, its soul.
Couldn't agree more. From grand cathedrals and historical plazas to quirky homes and vibrant neighborhoods, Santiago offers a taste of everything. It's a city that truly surprises you.
It's more than just checking off a list of sites. It's about immersing yourself in the city's unique energy and letting your curiosity guide you. So for those of you listening, think about what speaks to you the most. History, art, that vibrant energy, and let that be your guide as you dive into this incredible city.